Should you buy Civilization 5? Well, if you don't already have it, yes, you should definitely buy Civilization 5. In my opinion, Civilization 5 is the best Civilization game. It is more accessible, modern and user-friendly than Civilization 4, and it is better balanced and generally more fun than Civilization 6. It's also cheaper. So if you want to play a Civ game and you haven't played any Civ games before, this is your best bet. Because this is the definite Civilization game, even according to the statistics of Steam players. If you don't know what Civ is, well, you probably do, but let's just say it is a strategy game in which you build your own civilization and are responsible for its growth and expansion and conquests and technological development and so on. You can play the game at a variety of speeds, from fast to marathon. This game you're seeing here I've loaded at a marathon pace, which is why these things take way too long to complete. But I do like playing solo marathon games from time to time because it's very relaxing. Standard paced games are much more dynamic, but it is all well balanced on all the speeds, which I can't really say about Civilization 6. It is a modern game with good graphics. Civilization 6 has better graphics technically, although some people prefer the style of Civilization 5. And I'm not sure what else to say. It is a wonderful game, although when you get it, you should get it with the DLC called Brave New World. There are two major DLC for this game. There's Gods and Kings and Brave New World, but you just need Brave New World. There's also some Civilization packs, but if you have the base game and the Brave New World DLC, the other DLC just becomes a faction pack, and you can play it as a variety of factions. Many leaders are available. I should probably show you the leaders that are available, at least some of them. And apart from that, this is a standard strategy, exploration, building, expansion, conquest, diplomacy, trading, everything game. It's all here. And it is wonderful. I'm going to exit the main menu and show you the available civilizations. Now, I don't have all the DLC. I got mine, I think it was in a humble bundle, so I had the base game, Brave New World, and Gods and Kings, and I paid like under $10 for all of this. And it was a very good value. When we come to the leaders, you can see there's quite a lot of them, and each of them plays a little bit differently. And there's more available. Also, you can mod some in. I believe there's mod support, although I'm not sure at this point because I haven't checked in quite a while. Still, even without, it's a really wonderful game, and if you don't already own it, you definitely should, if you like strategy games, because it's just, well, maybe it's just not for you. I'll just do a play now. Yeah, I had Huns selected because I was playing them previously.
Grand warrior and ruler of the Hunnic Empire. Together with your brother Bleda, you expanded the boundaries of your empire, becoming the most powerful and frightening force of the 5th century.
Okay, let's click it away. So, for example, the Huns get extra production from pastures, and they start with the technology that lets them exploit them, and so on and so forth. And every civilization plays slightly differently. For example, the Russians get much more from strategic resources. The Huns get more from pastures. The Egyptians build wonders faster, and so on. So basically, it's all standard civilization stuff. But, in my opinion, this is the definite civilization game. And if you want to play Civ, or if you haven't, then if you want to build up your civilization, defend it from threats, conquer others, and so on, this is the way to do it. Now, Civilization 4 and Civilization 6 are also good. They're also good games. I just think this one is a little bit better than any of the other two. Let's move on to pricing. Oh, also, it is the most popular Civ game, and if you look at the statistics, as far as I know. Now, the prices. The price for the base game is $30, but it has been discounted as heavily as $7.50 or euro. So that's quite a bargain, that's minus 75%, and it is being discounted like this very frequently, because it's basically an old game now, even though it is still, in my opinion, a modern one, and quite a lot of fun to play. Now, I did mention that you should probably get it with the DLC Brave New World. Let me just check the pricing on that one. I had it open somewhere, but it got closed. Yeah, the price of the DLC is basically the same. It also costs the base price is also $30 or euros, with it being discounted as heavily as minus 75% to $7.50 or euro. But you can also get them in a bundle, and sometimes in a humble bundle. I did get mine in a humble bundle, and it was a very, very good value. So even without a bundle, if you are just to get those two at discounts, you would pay $15 for the both of them, and it's many, many hours of enjoyment. So yes, if you want to play a civilization game and you haven't, or if you want to just build your civilization and conquer the world and so on, just get Civilization 5. It is the best civilization game out there in terms of interface and balancing and strategy, because Civilization 4 is also well balanced in terms of game balance, and it is also interesting, but it is not as user-friendly, not as accessible as Civilization 5. And again, I think I said that already, Civilization 6 is just as accessible as user-friendly, but it is not as well optimized or balanced yet. Maybe it will be with DLC, but at this moment, for example, in Civilization 6, if you play at a different game pace than standard, it's all going to be, imbalanced, because they haven't done that very well. Anyway, that is my short review / buyer's guide for Civilization 5. And although, to be honest, if you were interested in that game, you probably own it already. And it is really, really worth playing. That is it. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.